Hello everybody. What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I am attuning to goddesses and gods or deities this week. Um, Welcome to my channel, y'all. It's your girl, Lady Vasori, in the building, and today we're talking about Gaia. Oh yeah, Gaia the goddess. Let's get into it. Y'all already know. Before I get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Lady Vasori. I am the owner and operator of a spiritual online Botanica called Visions by Vasori. This is where I do all of my works, my client works, my spiritual works, anything that you're looking for, occult items, it will be there. Guys, also my shop number is 704-284-9898. If you need anything or have any questions, you can reach out to me in text and I will respond back. Let's dive into Gaia. And some great ways to work with the great Earth Mother. The true mother is Gaia. The true mother that nurtures and protects us is Gaia. She feeds us from her soil, all right? Mother Earth. She provides us a place to be safe and a place to be comforted, our Mother Earth. And to the ancient Greeks, she was called Gaia, Gaia. I also have a couple of books that I pulled out in order to show you if you are attuned to Gaia or Mother Earth. These are some great books, not just necessarily on her, but all of the deities. All right. Again, Gaia, goddess of the earth, in our own lives and spiritual practices, we need to further explore and possibly even work with her. I work with her every day. I don't necessarily have an altar, but I work with her by going outside and attuning to her soil, attuning to the nature of her. And that is how I work with Gaia. In modern lore, as well, as you teach or as you learn and as you work with her loving, formidable energy, it has to be on a daily basis. Going outside, attuning to nature, all of those things, all right? If you want to work with Gaia. First, let's talk about Gaia and the Earth's origins. Gaia has no parents. No parents. She was born at the dawn of creation and therefore was burned unto herself, right? Though she is a child to none, she is the mother to all. Her name literally means earth. And depending on the person, she may be seen as the personification of earth, the spirit of earth, or an actual goddess whose home is earth. Now, in the beginning, there was chaos. We know that. Also called the void. Gaia birthed herself out of the chaos and became the first deity. Gaia is the first deity. And Gaia, which we can confirm, is the oldest of the gods. Gaia, the goddess of earth, has multiple names and epithets, including G, as in geography. Okay. She also has the name of Ansadora, which means gift giver. Calagenia, born beautiful. Eurysternos is the meaning of goddess with the broad chest. And depending on the region and her sacred site, she may be referred to as any of these names or epithets, right? She has Greek origins, but may actually stem from an older earth goddess from pre-Indo-European times. Comparisons between Gaia and the Anatolian goddess Cybele or Cybele have been made, as well as between the Roman Terra and Gaia. So those two are sometimes one and the same. After Gaia emerged from the chaos and established herself as Earth, she created the sky, which is Uranus, and the sea, which is Oceanus. Then proceeded to create more children through her union with Uranus, which is the sky. Following this union, Gaia has another union with Pontus and is also known to become impregnated through other Greek myths via a man's semen falling onto the ground. One such tale is that of Zeus's semen falling onto the earth, then impregnating Gaia with the centaurs. Gaia is the all-mother of Greek mythology, and she births forth various deities, magical and mythical creatures. She's birthed nymphs, legendary figures, giants, a cyclops. She is the all-encompassing mother of everything. She is the earth. After all, everything originated from earth. Everything that dies goes back to the earth. So Gaia is the goddess of everything. All right. We're going to go to her temples and prophesizing priestesses. To be a priestess of the earth goddess means to dedicate oneself to her entirely. In ancient times, Gaia's priestesses were called Pythonesses, a direct reference to one of Gaia's sacred animals, the snake. Although in later years, Apollo was the god behind the oracle at Delphi, the myths say that Apollo essentially staged a coup of Delphi and to slew Gaia's serpent, or the python, and took over. Before Apollo's seizure of the shrine, the Pythonesses were said to inhale fumes that seeped out of the fissure in the earth. This is how they would receive divine messages and prophecies. Y'all don't see what I see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I get off track when stupid shit. Okay. So this is how they would receive divine messages and prophecies. This practice would continue through Apollo's oracle at Delphi times. But scholars believe their trance-like statues were achieved through the inhalation of bay leaf fumes and other shit that make you hallucinate. Okay. Gaia's priestesses were also required to give up their sexual endeavors by vowing chastity. They were only allowed to have sexual relations with one man. To give this side of themselves over to Gaia was an honor. The priestesses prophesied, cared for Gaia's shrines. They performed rituals and gave offerings to the earth goddess. Now, we know of at least 3 cities, ancient shrines dedicated to Gaia, including one in Sparta, one in Agai, and one image of Gaia in Demeter's temple. Gaia's image was typically made of wood, which seems very appropriate to me because y'all know what comes from the earth, the trees, right? Now, how does Gaia manifest? When Gaia appears in divine human form, she is frequently seen as a beautiful, matronly woman. Now, sometimes she wears a crown and a rich emerald green dress. Other times she is surrounded by wild animals or carpi. Now, in ancient sculptures and ancient shrines, she is seen rising up halfway out of the earth. Now, in modern depictions, she's a beautiful woman holding the earth in her arms as if it's her newborn child. Or she is also green-skinned, pregnant, and she's a goddess, and the earth serves her full womb. Moreover, she sometimes has vines and greenery growing all over her and in her hair. Now, the biggest thing is how to know Gaia's calling you. How do you know this? I truly believe Gaia is the perfect deity for pagans or for spiritual walkers who haven't worked with other deities before. Okay? If you're used to working purely with the earth, but you want to start honoring deities in your practice, I want you to consider Gaia's call. Sometimes the earth's goddess might call to you, and here's how you'll know. You'll start seeing Gaia's images everywhere. Gardening becomes an obsession and a spiritual hobby for you. You're drawn to Gaia's name and what she represents. Snakes don't scare you. In fact, you found them beautiful. Snakes are popping up in your dreams as well as your visions. Gaia, the goddess of earth, comes to you in your dreams and during your meditation work. Gaia may be calling to you if you're a new mother. Gaia also may be calling to you if you started a new job in something like earth conservation or something like animal rescue or working with animals. She may be calling to you then. Let's talk about some magical correspondences for Gaia, the goddess. It's hard to define specific correspondences to go with Gaia because truly everything on the planet belongs to her. But if you think about some of the things that I'm about to give you, you may be like, okay, you understand that. So wildlife, all trees, all plants, all animals. Offerings could be honey, barley cakes, and water. Some stones and crystals is moss agate, obsidian, as well as bloodstone. And her allies is Terra, Cybele, and Demeter. Now, here are some ways to work with Gaia, the goddess of earth. Let's get into it. One way is set up a shrine to honor Gaia. You need to set aside a space for Gaia. Take the first step to connecting with her spirit. It's like inviting a new friend over for dinner. Hey girl, you wanna come over for dinner? You know what I'm saying? Except this new friend is the earth herself. On Gaia's altar, you want to keep the colors earthy, like greens and browns and tans and neutral colors. You want to keep real or faux plants or great decorations and offerings to the Earth Mother. Wooden images or statues of Gaia is great, and it's a perfect representation of her. Keep a bowl or a cup of water and a bit of salt or soil on her altar, as well as a cup for other offerings is nice too. So you can have both water as well as soil in 2 different cups. It's great on your altar. Leaves are great. Flowers, because it comes from the earth, is great. Candles, incense, and any other items you feel represent Gaia are perfect for her sacred space. Number 2, give to Gaia. You want to always give to Gaia. Regular offerings to Gaia are helpful in appeasing her spirit and keeping the energy flowing. Traditionally, people offer honey. They offer barley cakes and pure water to Gaia. You can also mimic their practices or give her whatever you feel drawn to give her. Any herbs, any flowers, veggies, plants are sacred to her, and make the appropriate gift. You don't have to give every day, just whenever you can. Another way is meditation. You want to set aside a little time every week to meditate with the specific intentions of meeting Gaia in the astral realm. Guided meditations are helpful for work like this. And when you do get to meet her, ask her what can you do for her first. Don't be asking for nothing. Ask what you can do for her. When you give to Gaia and the earth, we receive back tenfold. Then write down your experiences with Gaia in meditation time. Journal. Another way is gardening. Gardening. One of the most spiritual things you can do is tend to a garden. When you grow and care for plants throughout their life cycle, we see a side of life we might not ever see or ever have seen before. From planting to the sprouting to the blooming and the fruiting and the harvesting, we see the birth, and we also see the death and rebirth cycle in our own backyards. And through every small change in the garden and every bit of effort we put into it, we are connecting with Gaia and making her happy. Another way to work with Gaia is if you want to do conservation and rescues, animal rescues, because Gaia's domain is in the wild, untamed places, wildlife, the ultimate act of Gaia's name is conservation of the wild or rescuing animals. If you can join a conservation club or a local animal rescue, do so and tell Gaia you're doing it for her and for the earth. If you can't join and give your time, consider donating goods or money to your nearest organization for Gaia. Another way to work with Gaia is hiking and outdoor activities. What better way to connect to Gaia, goddess of the earth, than to go outside? What better way? What better way? Okay. I had to put my hair up, y'all. It's hot. All right. So hiking, camping, and all outdoor activities give you a chance to be away from the electronics, the social media, the TVs, and be in nature. It gives you the chance to calm down, slow down, and listen to the divine. If you can't hike or camp, simply taking a walk outside is therapeutic and is plenty to connect to Gaia. Another way to work with Gaia is being a mother. Being a mother. If you are a mother, now is the time to fully embrace it. I am a mother, but my kids are 25. I am more of a spiritual mother right now, and Gaia is the mother of all. She nurtures and protects us. You can honor her by invoking that motherly love and applying it to your life. Okay, if you've been considering having a baby and Gaia has come into your life, here's your big sign. Okay, big sign. Another way to work with Gaia is earth element magic. Gaia is the earth. Therefore, when you cast earth elemental magic, you're casting with the energy of Gaia. Some earthly magical practices include making spell bags, making gree bags, making jars, herbalism, kitchen witchery, crystal healing, and working with the Fae is all earth elemental magic. And that is a great way to attune or work with Gaia. Another way is the snake symbol. Now, the myths say that Gaia was connected to the snake or the serpent. Utilize the snake as a symbol in your spiritual practice to invoke this goddess energy. You can wear it as an amulet or a talisman. You can keep snake sheds or skins and use them in your witchcraft, and learn how to awaken your Kundalini energy. Okay? Another way to work with Gaia is to read and learn about Gaia. One of the most effective and important ways to connect with any deity is to read all you can about them. Read through the mythology, the folklore, the fairy tales, and other stories featuring any deity. Books, online sources, documentaries are all a great way to learn about ancient Greek religion, Egyptian religion, any kind of religion, as well as keeping up and attuning to your deities. Keep a grimoire or a book of shadows page dedicated to your studies, and one dedicated to the earth goddess. Okay, now we're going to jump into some books on deities right quick. One book is Angels and Goddesses. This book is by Crystal Pomeroy, and it's all about manifest your desires with angelic intelligence, and it's called Angels and Goddesses. This book is available in my shop. It gives you connect with the healing truth, mind over medicine, tips to increase your prayer powers, supernatural protection, invoking. It talks about the lotus. It talks about Isis. This book dives real deep. It just doesn't give you goddesses. It gives you a lot of different saints, self-esteem, angelic abundance, spiritual rebirth, forgiveness, and alchemy. It talks all about that. It talks about Saint Michael. Just skimming through. Uriel. It gives you more than just, and this book right here is a great book to have available in the shop. It's called Angels and Goddesses. This is the book. Beautiful book. Another book that I pulled is The Witch's Goddess. And this book is by Janet and Stuart Forer, or Forer, right here. And this book, let me go to the contents. Discovering the Goddess, the Earth Mother, which, let's turn to that because I know that's about Gaia if it's the Earth Mother. Ah, look at that picture. Naked, free, right? The Earth Mother is the most vivid and immediate face which the goddess presents to us. She is fertility itself for mankind and for all the creatures and all the plants. She gives birth to us and to them. She nourishes us and them throughout life. And in death, receives the empty physical shell back into herself and transforms it into new fertility. For she is both the womb and the tomb, which is again the womb. I love it. She has watched us grow up and is still watching, for she is also the shifting ocean out of which all land life crawled, in which still life of its own. Okay, skinning through. Talking about the goddess of today. It gives you pictures of people honoring. It talks about the woman as goddess. It talks about Demeter and Persephone, Aphrodite. It talks about the Holy Grail. It gives you some recipes. Bridget cakes, Demeter cakes, Diana honey cakes, planetary perfumes and incense, Chi-Fi incense, Isis perfume. It shows you how to make it. Goddess recipes, Aradia, Epona, Lilith, and Eve. Tells you about Hecate. More photos. Aphrodite rituals. Ishtar. Brigitte. This book right here, available in the shop. Another book that I pulled also, because we're talking about goddesses, is Orisha's Goddesses and Voodoo Queens. This book is by Lilith Dorsey and the Divine Feminine in African Religious Traditions. This book is available in the shop. This book talks about Oshun and Yemaye, Oya, Mami Wata, or Mami Wata, the mother of wealth, La Serene, Ada Wido, the shining crown of the rainbow. It gives you Urzuli, Marie Laveau, Santa Muerte, Pombagira, Annie Christmas. It gives you how to set up an altar. It gives you Florida waters and Yemaye candles, Oshun herbs and offerings, Pombagira oil, Mama Brigitte oil, Annie Christmas floor wash. This here is a wealth of knowledge available in the shop. Two more. Find Your Goddess. This is my own personal book, and this one here gives you, look, Celine, Setna, Rita, Oshun. It's a picture right here. It's in colors. I love this book. And it's how to manifest the power and wisdom of the ancient goddesses in your everyday life. Tara, Tefnut, Yemaye is in this book. Iris, Ishtar, Kali, Oya, just to name a few in this book. Last but not least, Invoke the Goddess. This book is by Kayla Trobe, connecting to the Hindu, Greek, and Egyptian deities. Right here. This one is available in the shop. You got Persephone, Artemis, Isis, Saraswati, which is Hindu goddess. It talks about your chakras. It gives you Greek goddesses, Aphrodite, Mot, Hathor, Isis, all kind of goddesses, Hindu goddesses, Greek goddesses, and Egyptian goddesses as well. And that's this book, okay? So I gave you some books. We talked about the Gaia, the mother of all things, how to erect the altar, all things doing with Gaia. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, support your girl channel, share as well. It's greatly appreciated. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do so. It will be greatly appreciated. Visit the shop, visionsbyvasori.com. If you need anything in the occult, it's available there. Client works, candles, altar cloths, baths, oils, whatever you think you need, I probably will have it. If you don't see it in my shop, you can message me in the shop store. It's 704-284-9898 to find out about a product. If I'm out of stock, just reach out to me and I probably can get it. I'm just working on a lot of things right now, but guys, reach out to me. All right, thank you for watching. As always, I'm blowing blessings of abundance your way. Bye, y'all.